Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about confidence. And confidence is super important when it comes to not only just growing your business, but also living your life in general. Because when you don't feel confident in being able to show up as who you are, authentically showing the real you, then it makes it much harder to build relationships. It makes it much harder to trust yourself and what it is that you're trying to do in this world, to trust the big vision that you have, right? And so when we're talking about confidence here, I really want to talk about it in a way that I don't hear most people talking about it. And instead of looking at building confidence as this skill that you have to just develop over time, I want to talk about confidence from the perspective of creating a safe space where you feel safe to actually show up as the real you. A lot of people don't talk about it in this way, but especially if you are a Black woman or woman of color, then you're used to being in spaces where you don't feel safe or comfortable enough to be the real you. So when you're looking to change how you're approaching this in your business so that your business can really feel like your world where you can really just show up and do no wrong, then you need to start thinking about how you can start creating a safe space for yourself in what you do and how you show up. So let's talk about it. And if you're new here, hey, I'm Liz, business coach for Black women and women of color. And for today's focus, when I'm talking about confidence, I'm really talking about showing up confidently for your business online. And that typically means in the form of video or really doing anything stretchy that makes you feel uncomfortable to expose the real you and your real big ass goals to the world. And so when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about basically lessening the shame and the distrust that happens when you're trying to show up as the real you, flaws and all, right? So when we're thinking about showing up in the outside world, we often overthink every single aspect of how we choose to show up. We want to make sure we're showing up in the right way, that we're not offending anyone. We want to make sure that we don't look stupid. We want to make sure that either our skills or our accolades, our certifications, our degrees, whatever, or somebody somewhere has laid a path for us and has made it okay for us to show up as ourselves. And I want you to get rid of that mindset because it will not serve you and it's completely made up. It comes from living in this world that conditions us through white supremacy, through patriarchy, through all the isms to really keep us small and keep us hidden and to keep us thinking small and not really believing in ourselves or the big goals and dreams that we have, right? And so the first thing that will really help you in this journey to gaining more confidence for showing up is to let go of the perfectionism, to let go of feeling like you have to show up in any particular way in order for the people that are right for you to actually accept you. Because you don't need everyone in the world to accept you. The people who are right for you, the people who really need to hear what you have to say, they are the ones that are right for you. And you just showing up as you are is already perfect enough for them. And in fact, you just showing up in general as a Black woman, as a woman of color, you just showing up and being is in and of itself revolutionary. So here are a few steps that I would recommend to really showing up confidently, especially for your business and in this online space, and lessening the perfectionism that we're holding ourselves to. I would recommend making intentional mistakes. Intentional mistakes are a great way to not take things so seriously and to be able to loosen up and just really relax as if you're talking to people you already know. A big portion of this is making sure that the people you're thinking about when you're recording your videos, when you're writing your copy or whatever you're doing, that these are people that you already know, like, and trust, right? We often talk about know, like, and trust in terms of, well, your audience has to know, like, and trust you in order for them to buy from you. But first, let's start with just the basic foundational element of making sure that you know, like, and trust the people that you are showing up for in your mind. And even if you're starting from scratch and you don't even really know who you're showing up for yet, It's okay if it's someone imaginary, or if it's even someone that you do know who you know you can do no wrong by, and how you could literally just show up and just say whatever's on your heart and on your mind, and you'll be accepted. Visualizing that person really helps, because the idea is that you want to feel as comfortable as possible when you are showing up in this online world. Because in essence, you're really not showing up for the masses all up at front. You're showing up for your corner of the internet. And you are only responsible for your corner of the internet. So think smaller, think about the one, and that will really, really help you in terms of developing that confidence to just show up with flaws and all. One of the exercises that I give my clients who get stuck in this perfectionism and wanting to show up, especially on video and on YouTube in the right way, is I recommend showing up with a mistake. Make sure you have one audio mistake, one visual mistake. Show up without makeup. Show up without anything nice picked out to wear. Show up with your nails half done and peeling. I know I do half the time. When you're able to do this, it makes showing up on video so much more fun, more freeing, and byproduct, you'll be way more consistent when you know that you don't have to put on some type of show for people. You can just show up and just say what's on your heart and on your mind. And when I'm talking about lessening the perfectionism, I'm also including in the realm of post-production too. So if you're creating videos for your business, don't try to over-edit yourself. Not every ooh and ah has to be removed. Keep your crazy laugh. Keep all the things that keep you and you unique, because they really truly are your superpower. Oftentimes when we're creating our content, a lot of the time that we waste is being spent on over-editing everything that we say and how we look, and really trying to distract someone who's watching from focusing on us and distracting them with something else that we think will make us look or sound better. No. Keep it simple and straight to the point. Focus and make sure that you remember that really it's what you're saying that is what matters most. You just showing up as you. Your presence is what matters most. So being able to show up fully requires confidence. And confidence is something that you can definitely build over time, but you can also need a bit of help getting there, especially because of the way the world has socialized us and conditioned us for so long to really be small and to always make sure that we are self-correcting ourselves at every moment, at every drop of the hat. And if you know you're someone who really needs help with strengthening your confidence, especially if you're looking to build your business in this online space through video or any other way that makes you feel stretchy, you know you have big ass goals and dreams that you are ready to hit, but you're still struggling with feeling small, I got you. I have spots open in my one-on-one coaching program where we will help to get rid of this perfectionism, get rid of whatever it is that's keeping you stuck, or at least give you the tools so that you can help mitigate it over time so that you have no problem showing up as your true, authentic self with full confidence, because you're literally just showing up as you in front of people that you trust, because this is your world and you get to show up however the hell you want to. So use the link below in the description box to apply. Let me know in the comments below if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.